All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard? Is that right? No, that doesn't sound right. Welcome along. That's better. Welcome along. I'm Mike on my bike. It is Monday, June 1st. It's about 8 o'clock. New York City. The governor and the mayor have issued a citywide curfew starting at 11 o'clock, which, to be honest, I'm not so sure about. We'll see. Hopefully that's a good move. I don't know, I kind of have my doubts. You know, I don't know if that's been done before in this city or when the last time it was done. Certainly has never been that way since I've lived here. But of course these are unprecedented times. But either way, I have been feeling over these last several days just an urge, a responsibility to speak out in support of these protesters and demonstrators. Please help. I wholeheartedly just agree and support that we need real change in this country. It's just, we've needed it for so long. We need equality. We need police to do what they're supposed to do, which is protect us, not kill people, and not discriminate against people. And that's been happening for so long. So I decided tonight that I wanted to come out and just show my support. Of course, anybody who knows me knows I'm probably the least violent person. So certainly not interested in any sort of violence, but only peace. Only peaceful demonstrations. But especially given that there was just something about this curfew that just told me, you know what? Go out there and speak your voice now. Show your support now. Abide by the law. I will not be out anywhere near the curfew. Actually, let's go this way. But again, I don't know, I felt the need for this in this moment. After I learned about the curfew. So that's what I'm doing, that's what we're doing. Plan, what's the plan? Unclear. I think we will cruise over to Union Square, knowing that that's kind of like one of the main meeting point areas for demonstrators. Of course, it's also been the area that has seen the most amount of violence as the night hours fall. If that is at all the case, first and foremost, my personal safety is my top priority. So if things are too hot and it doesn't feel right, then I'm gone. But I do want to show some support in some way, and this is a way, at least in my mind. So, oh good, they just recently finished the paving on 7th Avenue. It's been a mess for a while. So now we have a nice smooth road. All right, so we're on 7th Avenue and coming up on 28th Street. Streets are very quiet. There's nobody behind me. This car's turning left, okay. So I think what I'm gonna do, back uptown, they were blocking the crosstown street, so I couldn't get across over there. I don't know how far they're doing that, but I would like to get onto Broadway. I'm not going to take 23rd Street. I think I'll take one of these streets. One of these streets has a bike lane, I think. Addition, that one doesn't have a bike lane. I'm gonna keep going. In addition to, oh, emergency alert, citywide curfew. Yep, knew that. All right, so they're using the Amber Alert system to make sure that everybody is notified. You can probably hear the helicopter overhead. We've got police here. I think this, oh, this has got a bike lane, perfect. So, in addition to the curfew, they've announced that they've doubled the amount of police. Oh, we have a lot of people up here. Oh no. Police getting out of the unmarked car. Oh, okay. Got a lot of people. Something going on over here. This is 6th Avenue. This is the police car. Okay. We have a confrontation of some kind. We have demonstrators and marchers. Oh boy, okay. Things are getting violent, which I said was good. Things are getting violent. I am not going to be a part of that. Okay, so that was not good. I'm not going to be a part of that, so we're going to go back around. Nope, that was not the street to go down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up back over to 7th Avenue, go further south this time, I guess. I don't know how much further south. Maybe I'll go to just 14th Street. But that looked like it was getting a little chaotic, of course, so. But see, this is one of my gut feelings, is that, you know, you issue a curfew, just the issuance itself may incite people. At the same time, you know, this violence does have to be controlled. The looting has to be controlled. So, you know, from the police perspective, it's a very fine line there between letting people speak and demonstrate and protest and show their frustration, which is their absolute right, and certainly their just right in this situation, but how to protect the city at the same time without inciting violence. Not an easy job. Not an easy job. Okay, so this is 16th Street. I'll go down 16th Street. Since we got a bike lane. But, you know, I absolutely do respect the police's efforts to protect our city, protect our businesses, protect our infrastructure. Looting is unacceptable. Destruction of property, it's just, especially see, these people are looting. They're breaking windows. This is exactly what is. This is exactly what is not helping anybody. That doesn't help anybody. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. It looks. This is awful. This is awful. It looks organized to an extent, to be honest. They've just broken into this establishment. Of course, there's no police. I don't see the helicopters above. There's nothing. There's no one here to protect this business right now. There's no place to protect this business. That's it. This is exactly. This is terrible. That's heartbreaking to watch right there. That's our city, those are our businesses that are just trying to survive right now from the coronavirus, and people taking the opportunity to loot and to steal. By no means does that help the cause. Just doesn't help anybody. Even those that think that they're winning in that moment by stealing some goods and maybe even getting some gratification out of destroying property in anger. At the end of the day, it doesn't help those individuals either. People boarding up businesses, boarding up things, understandably. If I were a business owner right now, I'd be probably considering boarding up my place as well. Oh man. So it's 8:35. we're at Union Square now. Actually looks pretty quiet so far. It's strange, although of course I see a lot of people on 14th Street. I'm gonna get up here because I don't want to get into the crowd before I know what the crowd is. So far I don't see any police. Honestly, I don't see demonstrations at all. I just see a lot of people walking down the street. But notice the people they have no signs, they're not chanting, they're just walking down, and Whole Foods is boarded up. They're just walking down, and these are not demonstrators, I don't think. I mean, they're not demonstrating, they're not marching, they're not saying anything. Now they're walking down Broadway. This guy's got a hammer. He's just breaking random windows at the Capitol. He's got a hammer, and he's just breaking windows. Oh, they're going into somewhere else. Now everybody is running towards a business down there where it looks like maybe people have gotten in. Yeah, this is looting. That is looting. And that's vandalism and theft and violence and just not helpful, actually, at all to anybody. So that's not anything I wanted to be a part of. And notice the rest of Union Square, it's quiet. There's no demonstrators, there's no marchers. I don't know where people would even be. To be honest, I was expecting to see some demonstrations, peaceful demonstrations here, but I don't see that at all. So yeah, that is seems like the police are really trying to, he's flying down the street there, are really trying to get that mob under control. Oh.
Zero break. Walking by with a walking on, but I call the guy, give me a
Got a shop over here on 27th Street. So I'm gonna just go cruise by them since I'm over here. I don't know if they're probably gonna close pretty soon if they haven't already. Being extra careful because there's people like that. Just, I don't know if that was an unmarked police car or just somebody flying through the streets. The guy literally just ran a red light. Very purposefully. So, well, I'm riding extra cautiously right now. Alright, so here's 27th Street. I'm gonna just pop right down here about half the block where my customer is. Clear. See if he's still open. See, that glass shattered at the CVS. Go say hi to them real quick. All right, y'all. Welcome back. Mike on a bike here. Shit, it's glass. God damn it. Well, it's about 9 o'clock. I think it's 29th Street that actually has the bike lane. I'll use that. It's about 9 o'clock Monday night here in New York City, June 1st. I just left my customer. So I wanted to go check in on them and make sure they're all right and they're all good. He's got a nice locking mechanism. Door, so they're going to be good. But there are definitely looters out and about. I saw them in Union Square. Not protesters, not demonstrators. Oh, we got a police officer coming. I have to be very careful riding around tonight because police, maybe even other cars are just riding around this city like fucking crazy. But anyways, I'm on my way home now because this, I came out after dinner to see if there was some demonstrators that I could support and join, but I did not see any of that. All I saw was looting. No signs, no chanting, just looting. It's quite the scary and sad sight. So anyways, Broadway here. I don't know if I want to go up Broadway. It doesn't look like I want to go up Broadway. There seems to be people coming this way. No, I'm not doing Broadway. I just don't have it. There seems to be a lot of people way over there. Oh, I'm not going down there. You know, they said that they doubled the amount of police. There are certainly a good amount of pockets of the city that do not seem to have a lot of police presence. Scary times in New York City right now, really scary times. So even though I've got green lights, I am being incredibly cautious because I just don't know when and where there's going to be a car flying down the street. Here's my 8th Avenue. I'll go ahead and take this back up home. The other thing I need to be careful about is what's in the street itself. There's of course a lot of glass everywhere, broken glass. The last thing I want is a flat tire. Yep. Got Madison Square Garden here, Penn Station. I see a couple of police units there, but honestly, this all looks quite open and not secure. But I imagine that they've got eyes on the street from helicopters overhead and all of the security cameras, so they probably, I would imagine, I would hope, have at least a good eye on where looters are at any given point. It's just how to go about stopping them is the question. You know, I did see a news report of organized looters utilizing city bikes. Okay, I see people running over there into the middle of the street in a big group. I see people running this way. I see police. Actually, I feel like the most safe spot is actually right here, just in case anything happens. Because the police are here, so they'll run. See, they're running to get them. So now they've got them. Okay, so this is how they're getting the looters. This is how they're getting the looters. That's their strategy, it must be. They watch them, they know which direction they're coming, they're trying to break them up and tackle them one by one as best they can. So they've got the suspect there. So there's a lot of looters down over there, and they're trying to get into the subway, it looks like. This is mayhem. So police units here. Yep, there are. I just don't want to be near any people. I don't know who could potentially be a looter. I just saw somebody broke a window there. See, I can't tell, but I just don't feel. So in this case, I'm actually riding in the middle of the street. I don't want to be in the bike lane because I don't want to be anywhere near somebody who might be able to tackle me, if that's a thing. And there's also no cars really on the street. And I just have a general better eye from the middle of the street than I do from one side. So, but when but now we've got traffic, so I'm gonna have to utilize the bike lane here. But that's okay because we have police, so I feel good. A lot of police here. So a lot of police here is just actually making me feel safer. This is good. So here's 42nd Street, a lot of units. They have 42nd Street completely blocked off. You cannot get into 42nd Street cross town. It's 9:25, I'm almost home, which is good. This is a very difficult policing situation, but it's not curfew yet. Got about another hour and a half before curfew. There's a mix of people on the street, of people just trying to get home, like myself, and then people seemingly just hanging out, and then big groups of people that are clearly looting. There's no protesting or demonstrations. Not anything that I saw. So, see a big group of people far in the distance up there. Couldn't tell if that was civilians or police. But we have more police barricades here. 47th Street. So all of Times Square seems to be completely blocked off. I would imagine that you probably can't even get to Times Square from the other side. All right, that is enough for me. See, just cars just really speeding by. I don't know if mayhem. It's a sad time in New York City. It's a sad time in the United States right now. Very sad time. Let's just hope that finally some serious, real, positive change comes out of this. Here's my deli that's 24 hours. So I mean, I guess they have to close. All right, y'all. Stay safe, healthy, peace. Thank you for watching. And I'll catch you later.